Hey, Steelers Nation. We're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. The rumor mill is spinning faster than ever tonight as whispers emerge from the depths of Pittsburgh's locker room, suggesting that the Steelers have radically altered their game plan against the Lions under the cover of darkness. Sources close to the team hint at a dramatic shift, one that could redefine how the Steelers approach their offense and defense in ways no one saw coming. Imagine a team known for its methodical, disciplined approach suddenly embracing unpredictability, aggression, and risk on every single play, potentially catching the Lions completely off guard. The city is buzzing, fans glued to their screens, debating what these changes could mean for the trajectory of the game. Analysts are speculating that this pivot might involve daring formations, untested strategies, and perhaps a willingness to gamble on plays that the Steelers' coaching staff has historically avoided. The very idea that the team is willing to throw conventional wisdom out the window sends shockwaves through both casual fans and diehard supporters, who are now anxiously imagining scenarios that seemed improbable just a few hours ago. This rumor, whether grounded in truth or not, is already reshaping expectations. The potential adjustments reportedly extend beyond mere offensive tweaks, reaching deep into the defensive schemes that the Steelers have long relied upon to dominate opponents. The suggestion is that the team could be planning a series of unconventional blitz packages, unpredictable coverage shifts, and an emphasis on creating turnovers in ways that the Lions may not be prepared for. If true, this would signify a level of strategic boldness rarely seen in the league, turning what might have been a routine matchup into a chess match of epic proportions. Fans are drawing comparisons to historic moments when teams dared to gamble everything, recalling games where a single, unexpected decision altered the course of an entire season. Even the locker room atmosphere is reportedly electric, with players embracing a sense of daring and camaraderie that can only come from collectively buying into a high-stakes, untested plan. Pundits are already theorizing about the psychological impact this could have, both on the Steelers themselves and on the Lions, who may find themselves struggling to read the playbook as it unfolds in real time. The intrigue alone has ignited discussions across sports media, with debates raging over whether this is sheer brilliance or reckless audacity. Whispers indicate that the Steelers' quarterback could be a central figure in this newfound strategy, perhaps being asked to operate with a level of improvisation and instinct rarely demanded at this level of professional football. Sources suggest that rather than sticking to predictable reads, he might be encouraged to exploit defensive lapses, take calculated risks on long throws, and even orchestrate plays that appear chaotic but are meticulously planned behind the scenes. This approach could require an unprecedented level of trust between the quarterback, his receivers, and the coaching staff, transforming the usual structured plays into dynamic, fast-moving attacks designed to destabilize the Lions' defense. Fans are imagining a spectacle where timing, intuition, and audacity collide, turning every down into a potential highlight reel moment. The coaching staff's decision to possibly embrace such a radical shift speaks volumes about their confidence in the players' ability to execute under pressure. While the details remain murky, the speculation alone has set the social media world on fire, with debates, memes, and heated discussions proliferating across platforms. The mere possibility that the Steelers are willing to gamble with such high stakes has become a story almost as compelling as the game itself. There are also murmurs suggesting that personnel changes could accompany the strategic overhaul, with key substitutions intended to maximize speed, agility, and unpredictability on both sides of the ball. Such adjustments could involve promoting less experienced players into pivotal roles or rotating personnel in ways that defy conventional logic, adding yet another layer of unpredictability to the Steelers' approach. Fans are speculating endlessly about who might see increased snaps, how these decisions could impact chemistry on the field, and whether the Lions have the preparation to adapt in real time. The sheer ambiguity of these rumors fuels excitement and tension simultaneously, as supporters balance hope with anxiety, knowing that a bold plan carries as much risk as reward. Analysts are projecting potential outcomes that range from genius-level domination to catastrophic misfires, underscoring the razor-thin margin between brilliance and disaster in professional football. For the Steelers, this could mark a defining moment in the season, a chance to demonstrate daring leadership and mental fortitude. And for the city of Pittsburgh, the suspense is nearly unbearable, with every news alert, tweet, and insider tip adding fuel to a fire of speculation that shows no signs of dying down. Sources hint that the timing of the plan's revelation is strategic, meant to catch the Lions off guard and force them into a reactive posture before the game even begins. By changing the playbook under the cover of night, the Steelers may be attempting to seize a psychological advantage, leveraging surprise as a weapon in itself. This tactic, if executed successfully, could undermine the Lions' preparation, forcing them to question every conventional assumption they made in practice. Fans and commentators alike are envisioning a game defined less by raw statistics and more by creativity, adaptability, and the audacity to defy expectations. Social media chatter suggests that the mere hint of such a plan is already reshaping betting lines, media coverage, and fan perception, creating a cultural ripple effect that transcends the sport. The notion that a team would undertake such a dramatic pivot quietly, relying on secrecy and timing to amplify impact, is being hailed as either a stroke of genius or a reckless gamble. Yet in a league where innovation often defines legacies, the decision alone could signal a new era of strategic boldness for the Steelers. Finally, insiders speculate that this approach is emblematic of a broader philosophy shift within the organization, one that embraces risk, experimentation, and bold decision-making. If these rumors hold any truth, it may indicate that the Steelers are no longer content with conventional play calling, instead opting to challenge norms and assert dominance through unpredictability. Fans are already theorizing about the long-term implications. Could this mark the beginning of a more aggressive, creative era? Could this risk lead to championship glory, or will it backfire spectacularly? The city is electric with anticipation as debates rage in sports bars, online forums, and living rooms across Pittsburgh. The very idea that a team might secretly reinvent itself overnight captures the imagination, blurring the line between rumor and reality, strategy and spectacle. Whether this is a masterstroke or a cautionary tale remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. The Steelers have captured the attention of a nation, and every eye will be glued to the field, waiting for the moment when speculation turns into action. The suspense is almost unbearable, and the excitement is palpable. Whispers continue to swirl around Pittsburgh as fans and insiders alike debate the possible cascading effects of the Steelers' late-night game plan shift. Speculation suggests that this isn't just a single-game adjustment, but part of a larger, calculated experiment to test the team's adaptability under pressure. Sources indicate that players are being challenged in ways they have never encountered, tasked with improvising within a flexible framework that rewards intuition over rigid execution. Imagine the intensity inside the locker room. Veteran leaders must balance guiding younger players while embracing uncertainty themselves, while coaches orchestrate an intricate ballet of strategy, deception, and timing. Every practice, every walkthrough, and every play call may now carry an amplified weight as the margin for error shrinks and the spotlight intensifies. Fans have taken to social media in droves, dissecting potential scenarios in excruciating detail, theorizing which plays could be used as misdirection, and debating which matchups could prove pivotal. Analysts speculate that this approach could either unlock unprecedented offensive potential or expose vulnerabilities that the Lions could exploit ruthlessly. The suspense, the tension, and the sheer unpredictability have transformed what might have been just another regular season matchup into a theater of speculation, intrigue, and high-stakes drama. Insiders hint that the coaching staff may be deploying unconventional signals, formations, and personnel groupings designed to confuse the Lions from the very first snap. The suggestion is that no traditional patterns will hold, that the Steelers could intentionally present looks that mislead, misdirect, or even bait the Lions into overcommitting. This type of psychological warfare requires a delicate balance of creativity, precision, and timing, with every player on the field needing to trust not just their instincts, but the instincts of their teammates. Fans imagine a quarterback reading defenses like a chess grandmaster, receivers adjusting routes mid-play, and linemen executing protections that appear improvised but are subtly rehearsed. The rumor even extends to potential audibles and shifts that could disrupt the Lions' rhythm before they even recognize the true intent of the play. Social media debates have exploded with theories, mock simulations, and what-if scenarios, each one more elaborate than the last, as the anticipation builds to an almost unbearable level. If these whispers prove accurate, the Steelers may be redefining not just their own approach, but the very concept of strategic surprise in professional football, with far-reaching implications for the league. There are also murmurings about a more aggressive defensive posture, one designed to pressure the Lions' quarterback relentlessly while simultaneously maintaining flexibility against unexpected plays. The notion is that the Steelers could employ hybrid defensive looks, shifting from zone to man, blitzing unpredictably, and disguising coverage in ways that force hesitation and indecision. Fans speculate on the impact this could have on the Lions' rhythm, wondering whether a surprise blitz could result in a turnover, or if a disguised coverage could lead to an explosive big play opportunity. This high-risk, high-reward strategy, if implemented, could create moments of sheer brilliance or catastrophic breakdowns, and the uncertainty has captivated analysts, journalists, and casual viewers alike. There's talk that player morale and confidence could be pivotal, with leadership within a locker room potentially determining whether this audacious plan succeeds or falters. The rumor itself has fueled a media frenzy, with pundits predicting that every down could become a chess match, every snap a potential headline, and every play a test of nerve, execution, and creativity under immense pressure. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Sources suggest that a central element of this rumored game plan involves empowering players to think creatively on the field rather than simply reacting. This could mean allowing quarterbacks to improvise reads, receivers to adjust routes spontaneously, and running backs to exploit openings that may appear fleeting. Fans are imagining a dynamic, almost cinematic display of athleticism, where instinct, timing, and audacity converge to create moments that defy expectation. Analysts theorize that this type of approach requires a rare blend of mental agility and trust, not just within individual players, but across the entire team. Such a philosophy may be risky, but it carries the potential to produce extraordinary results, the kind of plays that could become instant highlights and legends in the making. Meanwhile, the anticipation continues to grow, fueled by every rumor, leak, and insider tip that emerges, creating a spectacle where imagination and speculation rival the action that will eventually unfold on the field. The suspense has transformed the pre-game narrative into its own storyline, rich with drama, tension, and possibility. The impact of this rumored strategy extends beyond the field, influencing how fans, commentators, and even rival teams perceive the Steelers. Speculation suggests that the Lions may be forced to overthink, to second-guess their own preparation, and perhaps even to alter plays at the last minute in response to unpredictable looks. This psychological dimension could be as decisive as any tactical adjustment, as hesitation and uncertainty in a fast-paced game often translate into mistakes and missed opportunities. Fans are buzzing with anticipation, creating simulations, debating theoretical outcomes, and imagining each sequence as though it were a cinematic thriller. Analysts continue to explore every angle, from potential scoring drives to defensive gambits, all while emphasizing that the sheer audacity of this rumored approach makes it nearly impossible to predict. This environment of uncertainty has created a narrative in which rumor, speculation, and anticipation have taken on as much weight as actual performance, illustrating how powerful perception and expectation can be in shaping both strategy and fan engagement. Finally, the overarching sense among insiders is that the Steelers' rumored game plan is emblematic of a new philosophy, one that embraces boldness, adaptability, and the thrill of unpredictability. If true, it may signify a turning point not only for this particular matchup, but for the team's identity as a whole, demonstrating a willingness to challenge convention and innovate under pressure. Fans are captivated, imagining the possibilities, debating potential outcomes, and reveling in the suspense that only a high-stakes, speculative narrative can generate. Every leaked whisper, every theory, and every imagined scenario has contributed to a crescendo of excitement that may rival the action on the field itself. Whether this audacious plan will succeed, backfire, or evolve into something even more unexpected remains a mystery. But one thing is certain. The Steelers have captured the imagination of the football world, and the conversation surrounding this rumored strategy will be felt long after the final whistle. The city, the fans, and the league itself are holding their collective breath, waiting to see if speculation transforms into history. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.